Hello, everyone, and welcome to our informational video short form about India, the interdisciplinary rehabilitation and special education journey happening later this year, October 5th to the 13th, 2025. Say that 5 times fast. 10 days, 7 nights, hosted by our good friend, Dr. Dolores Battle, with Nanda Journeys. And today I'm honored to be co-hosting with Nicola Balmain, the founder of Nanda Journeys. Nicola, tell us a little bit about Nanda Journeys and the experience that we have coming up.
Yeah, hey, welcome everybody. Michael, you know this is one of my favorite things to do. It's talk international travel and especially India. So welcome everybody to the Nanda Journeys family. India has a special place in our hearts and it inspired our name, in fact. Nanda Journeys, Nanda means joy and happiness in Sanskrit. So of course, we all want to have a very joyful, happy, memorable experience when we're traveling internationally. And we focus really specifically on educational moments, very authentic experiences that we lovingly refer to as the Nanda way. So we really try and keep your travel dollars local, supporting local people, NGOs and community environments that are very adjacent to this very special focus of this India journey. So everything is done with purpose and passion, and everything is included. So you don't need to worry about anything. Turn up, enjoy, have a transformative experience that also is career enriching for you. Our hotels are 4 and 5 star. You have somebody locally, and the most special thing about this journey is you have a wonderful leader. She is very, very renowned in the speech language pathology space. She's the former president of ASHA, and we could spend all of these 10 minutes talking about the wonderful Dr. Dolores Battle. She's widely published, she speaks internationally, and she's very experienced in leading these international delegations. Most recently, she co-led a delegation with Basla to South Africa, but she's also led delegations all over the world and has traveled to 45 countries. So she's an expert leader in both the academic practical side of your profession, but also in travel itself. So you're in great hands with Dolores, and the best thing about her is her heart is really big.
Our journeys are the special, but the journey host is the icing on the cake. They
Very true.
really kind of take it to that next level, and Dolores is one of those special journey hosts. So talking about the itinerary itself, October 5th to the 13th, 10 days, 7 nights. It features 14 meals. As you can see, you fly in and out of Delhi. On day 1, we depart for India, arriving on day 2, spending 3 nights there before heading down to Jaipur, where we spend 3 nights in Jaipur, heading over to Agra for day 8. On day 8, we spend in Agra, and on the final day, we depart for the US on day 9 on the way back. This journey is a journey of education, continuing education, peer engagement. Tell us what that means, Nicola. Tell us a little bit about what our journeyers can experience in terms of peer engagement and continuing education.
Yeah, we've been so fortunate to have some wonderful international experiences in India that are focused on healthcare. This is Dr. Bobby Berkowitz on a nursing journey a few years ago. She is being met here by one of the hosts at one of the hospitals. So you will see public and private access healthcare. So you'll interact with speech language pathologists, audiologists, other rehab specialty people in India, and also special education. You know, there are some wonderful community projects out there, nonprofits, that are providing education to parents about their children that have disabilities or differently abled. And you'll learn how both parents and the children are being cared for. And that's a wonderful visit in Jaipur. But you'll see rural care as well. So you'll see urban care, rural care. You'll see academic professors who are, training and creating the new era of special care professionals, and you'll go to some schools as well. So it's a very well-rounded perspective. We like to give you a perspective that is government, public, private, academic, and then community, right? So really Nanda Journeys is all about connecting you to the people. So we've got some very, very special interactions planned on this journey that I really encourage you to reach out, talk to us, And me in particular on this one, India is my love. I've done everything on this itinerary and I love it with my whole heart. So definitely reach out. I'd love to share a little more with you.
Yeah, and although this journey centers on continuing education, peer engagement, part of the reason why, you love India is for the culture, it's for the people, it's for the food, it's the amazing warmth that you get when you arrive. Tell us a little bit about, so above and beyond just, peer engagement and continuing education, we're going to get a chance to see the communities, get a chance to see the people, meet the people, feel the culture. Tell us a little bit about what they have in store outside of their continuing education program.
Yeah, so while this is open, of course, to all of healthcare professionals, do bring your guests. We take care of them as well and provide them with culturally immersive experiences while you're in your professional settings. If you're in universities or clinics or hospitals, your guests are going to have privately guided experiences with another one of our wonderful team members in India. And you'll do things like a home cooked meal. We'll go see the Amber Fort and take a rickshaw ride. India is so colorful. I love these images that you and Chelsea selected to prepare this itinerary. And this is what blows your mind. This is what really takes your breath away. And I encourage everybody, your guests in particular, to make sure that they're buying some textiles and some materials for you and maybe having some clothes made while you're there. I have some wonderful clothes hanging in my closet made up in the Jaipur area. So your guests will be well taken care of and they'll be able to come back and share their experience. And likewise, you'll be able to share your experience and you'll have a very well-rounded perspective between the two sets of people of how India operates on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. And in terms of it being open to all people, right? So those itinerary inclusions were, something that everybody gets a chance to experience. In terms of, we often have people that one part I love about these journeys is not only the cultural and the continuing education all coming together in one, but it's also these people who are there for their professional engagement and those people that are there for, because they're their traveling companions, their husbands, their wives, or just their friends, sisters, brothers. They have that ability to kind of separate during those, professional programs and then come back together. Everybody is welcome. That's what I guess I'm trying to get at. Everybody is welcome to join us. So if you have someone who you want to come, who wants to come with you, but it's not necessarily in the field, they have things to do while you're off continuing to learn and building your peer network.
Yeah, exactly. And this picture again tells a story. Your guests will get to be in service to others. It's a very important part of going to temple, and they'll be able to help prepare the food. This temple, it prepares meals for thousands of people every day. Anybody can turn up. You don't have to show means
Wow.
or it's serving, it's part of the culture, it's part of their spiritual religion, to serve others and to be in the service of others. And that's a really important part of the culture and one of the things that really will touch your heart for sure. So yeah, this is a couple of our guests I was fortunate enough to be with in India last year, helping out, and it's not easy rolling those little flatbreads.
That's awesome. They look like sisters almost. I'm wondering if they're related in some way.
They're not, they're good friends, but yeah, no, not sisters.
So secure your spot. If you are interested, first and foremost, if you have any questions, we're going to get to any questions. You can call Nanda Journeys. But if you are interested in holding your spot, again, the tour departs October 5th to the 13th, 2025. 10 days, 7 nights, 14 meals. The cost, land and air included. This is an air inclusive price of $54.99. So it's a very affordable way to travel internationally. If you aren't based in the New York City area, you're not planning to fly out of New York City, Nanda Journeys does have the ability to plan your flights from any major gateway, any gateway in the country, and get you to India. There obviously might be some price fluctuation, but don't let the fact that you're not in New York City stop you from joining us on this amazing journey. If you're interested in holding your spot, it's $500 per person to hold your spot. The space is limited to 20 travelers. So if you are interested, 20 travelers is not a lot of travelers. So chances are this tour will fill up. We will get very close, if not surpass that 20-person limit. We are very sad every time we have to put someone on a wait list. So it's better to have that seat and not need it than need the seat and not have it, because if you do cancel, it is fully refundable up until May 8th, minus the $95 service fee. So just kind of keep that in mind. You can hold your space, think about it for the next month, and then if you decide you can't make it, you just only lose $95, which is not that bad. But at least you have your space. And like I said, better to have your seat and not need it than need the seat and us not have it available for you. So with that said, please feel free to reach out to us for any further questions. You can call us at 888-747-7501 or email us at info@nandajourneys.com. or just visit nandajourneys.com. They have a lot of answers to your questions there as well. Before we leave, Nicola, any final words you want to leave with our audience?
Yeah, as you said, this is a very economical and affordable option. It's an investment in your career and in yourself, and tax deductible is a career enrichment program. So come on and ask us some questions. I love talking about India. So give us a call and come join us.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for doing this once again with me, Nicola. Thank you all so much for viewing and joining us for this informational video. We look forward to seeing you on the next video. But more importantly, we look forward to seeing you in India later this year. Thank you.